In the eyes of these Iraqis, you can see the pain of war. This is a meeting point for those who have just fled their homes in Mosul, where the battle against ISIS rages. They are starving, thirsty, desperate, but also resilient, having survived nearly 3 years under ISIS.
We had maybe 10 more out at the back.
This German medic who lives in Vancouver recently treated children targeted by an ISIS sniper.
Yeah, that's a certain kind of evil, to sit somewhere in a building and wait for young girls to go by and shoot them, like between 6 and 12 years old, roughly.
Leopold works with a Canadian aid organization called Multinational Emergency Response Medical Team. It's a small NGO whose medics sometimes take greater risks than those from larger aid agencies. That's what caught the attention of paramedic Dixon LaRue, who's 24, from Vancouver. He's been here for 2 months now.
What we do is try to go where no one is and to try to help people that otherwise wouldn't be helped.
The medics are here helping out because there's been a bit of a lull in the fighting in this region in recent days, but most of the time you'll find them at the front lines treating people wounded in the war. This is LaRue in action, attending to Iraqi soldiers on the Mosul front line. Further away from the battle, these Canadian medical workers stand ready to help as well. Although this is not a real casualty, it's a training exercise. This hospital is run by the Canadian military. It's in Erbil, about 100 kilometers from Mosul. The doctors and nurses here treat the wounded from the international coalition fighting ISIS in Iraq. But they have not been busy because most of the international soldiers here advise and train local forces. They don't fight.
Again, because of the mission, we're happy to say that we have not had a high amount of coalition casualties. Yeah.
But for others injured in the conflict, Dixon LaRue and the other medics have been working non-stop.
I definitely think that our care has saved people's lives. And our kind of statement is, if we save one person's life that otherwise would have died, then we go home with a win. So.
Okay. There's more coming in.
Going home probably won't happen soon. The team says they'll stay to treat the wounded until ISIS in Iraq is defeated. Derek Stoffel, CBC News, west of Mosul.